Oh, say does
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. I'll tell you, Steve. It is. Fierce down the stretch. Man alive, some of the playoff seedings could come down to the very last game of the season.
Kevin, this is an exciting time of the year. I love it, especially on nights when the competing teams are going head-to-head.
And the Clippers starting five. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Duren out there with Christian Wood. And there's Malone, and it's Harris in at the 2. Simmons against Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Harden sets the pick for Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got the opening field goal of the game for the Pelicans.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
No one covering.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seems they got the benefit of the whistle.
Now here's Simmons. The feed to Chamberlain. Up and in on the layup.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Pass to Malone. Back to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Free throw drops for Leonard. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Leonard hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Simmons dishes to Harden. Simmons against Leonard. Right side, Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. That one misses.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now here's Leonard. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And a missed layup.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And here's Anthony for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's that touch from outside. Love seeing Melo rise up with confidence.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Good on both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside, Simmons. Feeds it to Anthony. Shoots over Leonard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. He kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Malone. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Simmons. The pass to Harden. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup is good. Chamberlain got 6.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Anthony against Wood. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Simmons pulls it in.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Anthony. No good on the shot. Good D by Wood. Clippers trail by 4. Malone outside. Harris finds Wood. Passes it to Leonard. Over Simmons. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Anthony, the pass to Harden. Anthony with the screen on Harris. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. the teams that have been dialing it up defensively since the All-Star break, the league's steal leaders. Fourth, the Clippers.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
And here's Leonard. He had 25 points last game. Out left to the wing. Trying to end the drought. Wood can't hit. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The feed now to Chamberlain. Outside for Simmons. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Malone. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard with the ball. Malone, a screen on Aldridge. Malone, no luck.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And so here is New Orleans. Anthony finds Aldridge. Harden scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Clippers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Leonard. Misses and the dry spell continues.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And the Clippers call time here. out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Clippers. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 2 spots down.
And when you look at the Clippers, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Now here's Leonard. Malone kicks to Leonard. Wood a screen on Simmons. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Simmons. Averaging about 7 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
First free throw is good.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities.
Leonard hits them both. Now Simmons, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Kicks it to Harden. Driving the lane, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Now, here is Harden after the miss from Karl Malone. Here's Chamberlain. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And at one point, I think they thought they were maybe out of this thing, but man, they just came storming back on a mission.
He feeds it to Harris. Pass to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. Simmons with the defensive effort.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Here's Chamberlain. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Wood. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
Duren. And the Clippers miss again.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Harden dishes to Chamberlain. It's good again in an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the pass to Wood. Harris outside. Passes it to Duren. Here's Leonard to stop the drought. Malone trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And the first one drops. And the Pelicans making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Bryant is checked in for the Clippers. Warren comes in for Christian Wood. Both shots good from the stripe. Pelicans leading by 12. Harden outside. Dishes it to Anthony. To the paint. Puts the move on. Bryant with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Warren kicks to Leonard. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. That brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Anthony with the screen on Harris. Anthony's shot is off. Clippers trail by 10. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Christian Wood.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier. Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 10. Leonard the pass to Warren. Bryant trying to free himself up, and the shot by Warren, no good. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The 3 from Anthony. He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard kicks to Harris. Bryant with a screen for Harris. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and the wide open shot from Warren, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Here's Harris. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Duren out there with Warren. And there's Fultz. Then there's Harris. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And Los Angeles with some changes. Malone comes in for Bryant. And Christian Woods subbed in for T.J. Warren. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Malone at the elbow. Over Simmons. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Back to Fultz. Malone trying to break free. Fultz, no good. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Simmons. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment to see numbers for Fultz. He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Now here's Harden. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. No good from Simmons. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Harris. Count it. Harris has got his first basket of the night. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's Aldridge. The Clippers getting the bucket. And here's Harden. Over Harris. Harden, no good. Harris looking it over. Pass to Fultz. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Karl Malone.
Considered one of the strongest players in the league, Malone doesn't get distracted by a little contact.
Now, here is Chamberlain. 16 points for him. Here's Harden. Second shot opportunity. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got 18 points in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Wood a screen on Simmons. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Harden against Fultz. Pass to Simmons. Anthony down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On to the NBA 75 list, Carmelo Anthony, a top 10 all-time player in scoring.
Kevin, a living legend. Sometimes you just have to enjoy the moment. Appreciate the fact we still get to watch Melo do it. His game, it is timeless.
He's off on the first.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Clippers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. James Harden, number 1.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the right side. Wood in the post. Anthony on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Harden. Outside, Simmons. Feeds it to Chamberlain. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Wood with the ball for Los Angeles. Fultz with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Malone. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And they'll get another chance. He kicks it to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. From deep. And the Clippers miss again.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Chamberlain with a screen on Fultz. The kick out to Aldridge. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Clippers trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fultz with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up.
And Fultz doesn't fear physical contact. I think that's what makes him special. When he's knifing to the rack, he's ready to take on the hit from the defense.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. No good on the free throw.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
That one is no good. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Simmons passes to Chamberlain. Harden left side. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Knocked loose. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Harden against Wood. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Anthony. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Anthony's got his second basket of the night. Harris passes to Fultz. Count that bucket. Fultz has got his first bucket of the night.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Here's Harden. They grab their own miss. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Simmons against Fultz. Malone, a screen on Simmons. Here's Fultz. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
They get it back. Out to Harris. No good on the three.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Simmons dishes to Harden. Fires the three. And the Pelicans get it back. Here's Chamberlain. Out to Anthony. Harden outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. Another miss by Harden.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
To the wing on the left. Here's Fultz. Second chance shot. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Harden outside. Aldridge taking his time here. Chamberlain with a screen on Wood. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge. Chamberlain got 8 here in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Fultz. And he overshot that one, missing.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Here's Harden on the wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for the Clippers. Ryan is checked in for Powell. T.J. Warren comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Leonard in for Markelle Fultz. Harden hits them both. And here are the Clippers now. 17-point game. Outside Warren. To the inside. Shot to stop the run. Leonard, no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Anthony. And that one, good. Chamberlain got 24.
Savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
Malone sets the pick for Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Ingram, he's checked in for the Clippers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pelicans leading by 17. Now Harden. He's got 8. Here's Chamberlain. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. He's got 26.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Leonard against Simmons. Kept alive. Out to Ingram. Over Anthony. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Harden will bring it up for the Pelicans. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
The pass to Bryant. Outside Leonard from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 13.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Simmons on the wing. They double-team Chamberlain. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 18. Ingram left side. Chamberlain with the block. Harden outside. He dishes it to Chamberlain. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Clippers making a change here. Duran's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now, here's Warren. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it, and that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Harris against Harden. Count it from 12. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
For 3, Harris, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fuel their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and having good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes. Coach, thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, I think for the Clippers, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Clippers.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chamberlain is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden. Then it's Simmons. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 20. Harden up top. Simmons on the wing. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Anthony against Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. The dish to Aldridge. Passes it to Harden. Chamberlain a screen. It's Harden with the drive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's getting around 16 points a game, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. Chamberlain hits them both. Here's Harris. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Leonard. A special move before the shot. Leonard's got 15 points.
I love how Kawhi gets to his spots. He won't let the defense throw him off.
Harden against Harris. Harden to pass to Chamberlain. Malone with the steal. Down low. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And here is a group of young guys that know how to play some tough D in the paint. Here are the leading rookie shot blockers in the second half of the season. And you look at Duren, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
I tell you, he's picked a lot of opponents' tendencies as the year has gone on and has put that knowledge to work defensively.
Harden inside the 3-point line. The Pelicans get another chance here. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
He's stretching the floor. Aldridge keeping the defense honest.
Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Pulls up. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. He'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
And here's Anthony for three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
These shots help Carmelo get into rhythm. And this is why his teammates, they say shoot it.
Harris finds Leonard. Here's Wood. Fires from deep. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Aldridge with a screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 6 points.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Simmons against Leonard. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Good on the bucket.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside, Simmons. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Harris against Harden. Harris dishes to Leonard. Takes the three. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Simmons. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
For your Pelicans, Wilt Chamberlain. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Harden outside. Puts up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Leonard on the wing. Simmons with the defensive effort.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Fultz, he's checked in for Joe Harris.
Markelle Fultz.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. And Simmons kicks to Chamberlain. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll call.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
A chance to check out stats for Leonard. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 7th in three-point field goal percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Chamberlain with the block. Anthony against Wood. Anthony, the pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a screen on Fultz. Harden, a second chance effort. And Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got 34 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Fultz, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's Wood with the ball for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Chamberlain with the block. And they're on the break. Here's Simmons. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Here's Leonard. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Harden outside. Aldridge inside, guarded by Fultz. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. Another shot. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Malone. And here's Los Angeles. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Fultz. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Dwight Powell.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on an 18-6 run. And here is Simmons. 8 points for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You really got to foul Carmelo Anthony, or else he will still score it on you.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Clippers. That one misses for Anthony. Pass to Fultz. Simmons against Leonard. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Harden against Fultz. Shoots the 3. Duren pulls it in.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Releases, and it's Chamberlain that time on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Harden against Fultz. Pass to Ingram. In the corner, Powell with it. Leonard dishes to Powell. Duren the pass to Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Fultz. James Harden picking up that last basket. Leonard on the wing. Wants to get it to Powell, and does.
Beautiful executed play. Kawhi Leonard makes the right read, wheeling and dealing.
Here's Simmons. He's got 8. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. And Chamberlain, here we go. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Crafty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Ben Simmons.
That's on Ben Simmons.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And it's Harden with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Anthony right side. Simmons against Leonard. And Simmons kicks to Chamberlain. Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 17 now.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Leonard looking around. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Anthony's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Simmons. The teardrop falls in. He's got 10. The Clippers shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Simmons, and it's Leonard missing. New Orleans gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Outside, Simmons. Five on the clock. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Simmons. Aldridge misses. So it's the Clippers now. The pass to Leonard. There's 39 seconds left in the third. It's Ingram on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Now here's Harden. He's got 17. Simmons passes to Chamberlain. And he banks in the layup. Chamberlain got 40 points.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Leonard, that's for 2. No good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Thomas Bryant. Brandon Ingram's out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Now here's Ingram. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Over Avdia. And that one's good. Ingram's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Los Angeles. Fournier against Simons. Simmons, a screen on Fournier. Fournier against Simons. Puts it up from 12. Tips it up. And Simmons is right there.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Bryant with a screen for Ingram. Fultz against Anthony. Right at the free throw line. Fultz, no good. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Spins.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
The Clippers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Warren finds Ingram. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
What I like about Ingram at this point in his career, very decisive in his actions.
Here's Simons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Fournier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Simmons. And so Fournier nails both of them. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes to Avdia. The tray. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fultz the pass to Fournier. No good on the triple. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Pass to Simons. The 3. Avdia with it. Pass to Anthony. Over Fultz. Clock at 4. Batum for 3. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bryant with a screen on Simon. Fires the 3. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night. Simons against Fournier. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Fultz with the ball. For 3, Ingram. Rebounded by Anthony. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now the pass to Simons. Puts it up from 12. The Clippers grab the miss.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Ingram passes to Fultz. Kicks it to Fournier. No good with the triple. New Orleans has gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Robinson sets a screen for Anthony. Drops in the tray.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And here is Ingram after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Fultz against Batum. Now here's Simons. Tight defense on him. That one doesn't drop.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Warren, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And good job there by Warren to draw the foul and get to the line. It's all about positioning, and he really forced the D's hand there to draw the contact.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
He's perfect from the line this time. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Anthony. He kicks it to Avdia. Outside, Batum misses the 3. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now Fultz. Ingram outside. And that one hits back iron. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Barton dishes to Anthony. Hits the jumper in space. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Clippers. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Now here's Barton. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Robinson, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Fultz. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, you got to love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Now, here's Avdia. Outside Anthony. Robinson sets a screen for Anthony. Clock at 6. The shot's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Chamberlain's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Batum. Anthony's checked in for Avdia. And it's Harden in for Barton. He makes one of two that time. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now, here's Warren. Harris outside. And the Clippers miss again. New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here is Harris. Fultz finds Harris. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Here's Ingram following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain over Anthony. Misses off the right iron.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
The Clippers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Anthony. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Back to Anthony. Three-pointer. They get it again. Tries again. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got 46 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bryant with a screen on Anthony. Fultz against Chamberlain. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Anthony against Fultz. Harden the pass to Chamberlain. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Clippers with a change here too. Powell's checked in.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Harris. Outside Warren. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Fultz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ben Simmons.
We talk about players. Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
That free throw good from Fultz. He's off on the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Anthony, the pass to Chamberlain. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Chamberlain got 48.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Now here's Fultz following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Fultz kicks to Warren. Powell with a screen on Anthony. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the feed to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Outside Aldridge. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.